let's go ahead and get started. We're starting on our backs today in whatever Savasana shape is comfortable to you. So you can have your legs out straight with your feet flopping open, arms by your side. That's more of the traditional. But I feel like I need to get a little bit more attention in my low back. So I'm going to bend my knees, take my feet mat's width, let my knees fall in. It just makes my low back feel a little bit more supported, and especially early in the day, I just need that extra support. So take whatever option's calling to you, and then maybe taking one hand on your belly, one hand over your heart, or keeping your hands down by your side. Either option's okay. And maybe we close the eyes or just keep a soft gaze for a few breaths and just start to arrive in our bodies. If your hands are resting on your body, maybe take a moment to notice the inhale and the exhale, the rise and fall of the chest, and start to feel your body growing heavy, supported by the earth beneath you. And just start to arrive in this moment. So it's early in the day, our mind is still trying to wake up, our body isn't quite ready yet. So let's take advantage of that stillness before we get too caught up in all of the busyness of our routines, of our days. And to see if we can let go and be fully present with nothing in this moment but ourselves and our breath. And of course, this is your practice. So if your Savasana is calling to you the whole time, feel free to stay, or let's seal that focus in with one good breath together. So inhale fully, open mouth, exhale, side out. And then we'll start to move. So let's take our left leg out straight, start to bend that right knee, maybe grabbing on just below the kneecap, really squeezing it in for a moment, just kind of waking up that hip. And then as you're ready, starting to extend that leg out up ahead. Your hands can grab on behind the thigh, maybe behind the knee. I like to grab just below, I guess just above the knee in this position. Or if you're super flexible, maybe you can take your peace sign fingers and grab onto your toes. But that feels a little too intense for me in the mornings. So kind of take your intensity and just take a couple of moments to really just wake up that leg, pulling it in and back. Or maybe if you want to do some hip circles with it, making bigger movements, just whatever feels good to help wake up that hamstring. And maybe a gentle bend in the knee. Maybe your leg's not fully straight. It's too early in the day, and that's okay. Just start to feel the sensation, maybe keeping your eyes closed. Feel the sensation along the back of the leg. And then coming to stillness, let's wake up the ankle too. So starting to maybe let go of the hands gives you more mobility. Do some ankle circles, or maybe flexing and pointing the toe, whatever feels good right now. And then taking circles the other way, making sure to balance it out. All right, then as we're ready, starting to bend the knee, bring it in towards your chest once more. Give it a big bear hug. And then guide that knee over across the body, coming over to the left. Maybe the hand stays on top. Right arm extends out to the side, or maybe you want to cactus the arms. And just take a moment here in a nice little side twist. So your leg might not be grounded. You could take a block here. That's okay if you'd like, underneath the knee. Or if it's feeling too intense, you can stack both knees together. Sometimes that's a little bit more gentle. But either option, can we really focus on breathing length along the whole right side of the body as we're extending that right arm out, maybe looking over your right shoulder. And some deep belly breaths. All right, so then we release, coming back through center, extending the right leg out long and bringing that left knee in. So giving it a hug first, just starting to wake up that leg, wake up the hip. One more squeeze and extending it overhead. So again, grabbing on wherever feels good, taking a few moments to just wake up the whole back line, pulling that leg in and then releasing. Maybe you want to massage the back of the leg too as you're doing it. Some days that feels really good. Just get some sensation all along the back line of the leg. And then staying with this if it feels better, or starting to wake up that calf too. So pointing the toe, flexing the toe. Maybe still keeping those eyes closed to really feel all of the sensation. What can you notice in this moment? And then circling the other way as well. Finding balance in everything we do, both on and off the mat. And then pulling it in towards center, giving that knee one more hug, and then gently guiding it across. So again, that knee can stay straight, that right leg, or if you need to bring that knee in, both options are good depending on what you need side to side. You might need something different on this side. I often do. So take what you need and then notice the breath along the whole right side as you're gently guiding that left shoulder down. Maybe the gaze is off the left fingers. All right, then bringing those knees back through center. Maybe bringing them both in for a moment. Can we wrap up both arms around the legs, keeping them side by side, not crisscrossed? Roll the shoulders down, maybe tuck the chin a bit. Can we really pull those knees in? Feel the strong back line pressing into the earth. And then taking your hands behind the legs, we're going to do a couple of rolls along the spine. Maybe doing some slower ones, some bigger ones, just really getting that sensation all along the body. And then as we're ready, making our way to tabletop. Okay, so on our hands under the shoulders, knees, under hips. I'm going to tuck my toes, really get my feet stretching today too, waking everything up. Shoulders away from the ears, a nice neutral spine. Then on your inhale, drop the belly, lead with the heart for cow. And on your exhale, push the earth away, round in for cats. So now we can stay with traditional cat-cow if that's calling to you, or on your next exhale, start to push the hips back, kind of going into a little modified child's pose. And then on your inhale, leading with the heart, kind of sliding through the arms for cow. And then on your exhale, rounding in, starting with cat, sinking the hips back. So starting to move with your breath for a few rounds here. And I love doing these spinal rolls, especially early in the day. It really helps me to get into all of the vertebrae and really helps me notice where I'm feeling stuck. And sometimes it's a little bit more sensation in the mid back or the upper back. It's kind of different day to day. So really tune in to your body today and just notice, where are we stiff? All right, one more round, sinking the hips back. And then on that inhale, coming back through to standard tabletop. So let's take that right leg, extending it behind us, tucking the toes, and then just rocking into that ankle a bit. So shifting side, front to back, maybe side to side, but we're not forgetting about our fingers are pressing into the earth. Our fingers or knuckles are full palms, inner elbows shining forward. And then maybe we stay with this, or maybe we want to waken up, extend that leg straight out of the hip. And on your exhale, bring that knee into nose. Inhale, drive the foot back. Exhale, maybe pointing the toe, bringing it in. Inhale, drive that heel back. One more time, nice, slow and controlled. Bringing it in and then gently stepping it through. So maybe shifting that back knee back just a little bit, setting up for a little low lunge here on this side. Maybe we press that left foot into the earth, pick up that left knee, and that gives us a little bit more space to settle in a little bit deeper. And then taking a moment here So just gently wake up that hip, maybe rocking side to side. We're looking for some sensation in that left hip flexor. So can we really sink our hips down? Maybe lift the head. Then on your exhale, start to drive the hips back, waking up that back of that right leg for little half splits. And then inhale, sinking forward. Exhale, going back. And inhale, sinking forward. One more time, drive the hip back. Inhale, sink it forward. And then on your move, taking the right hand, reaching up and over, going into a nice gentle little twist. So maybe we're working on strength, reaching up, or maybe you want to find some movement. So same thing with your arms. Maybe we're reaching back, and on your exhale, sinking the hips back, reaching forward. Then inhale, windmilling the arms back. Exhale, windmilling forward. One more round. Inhale, can we spread the chest wider, reaching across the arm? And then exhale, start to bring that hand back down, frame that right foot, tuck your back toes, pick up that knee. Then right foot steps back. We shift forward, knees lower down, then all the way to the earth. Untuck the toes on our inhale, lifting up for your little baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. And then we're going to take our hands a little bit wider, maybe a little bit wider than mat's width. And as you're ready, inhale, rolling up again for a little bit of a deeper cobra. And on your exhale, we're going to dip that left shoulder down. Look right. Inhale up. Exhale, dip the right shoulder down. And inhale back up. One more time on either side. Dipping to the right. And center. Dipping to the left. And center. And then lowering all the way down. Taking the hands back underneath our shoulders. Tucking our toes. Pushing ourselves back through tabletop. And doing that whole sequence on the other side. So coming back to neutral first and foremost. Then taking that left leg. Extending it out, grounding those toes, rocking into that calf, waking up that back line, but still paying attention to our hands, our fingers, our knuckles are pressing in. We're really feeling connected to our roots. Maybe you're rolling the shoulders back, or crown of the head extending forward. Can we find full length from our heel all the way out through the crown of the head? All right, then as you feel ready, on your inhale, lifting that left leg, driving that heel out. And then on your exhale, starting to round in, bringing that knee in. Then inhale, drive the heel back, coming up through center. Then exhale, slow and controlled, bringing it in. One more time, drive that heel back. And exhale, slowly bring it in. And then stepping it through. Setting up for our low lunge on the other side. So maybe we want to sink that right knee back. Maybe we don't. Either option's okay. Maybe we untuck the toes, press that knee up higher just to give us a little bit more space in our hips. And then take a moment to settle. I like to sway side to side. It just gives me a little bit more sensation along different areas of the hip. So maybe we stay with this, or to get that movement that I'm craving. As you're ready, start to sink the hips back, coming into our half splits, maybe tucking the chin, imagining cat's breath in the spine. And then on your inhale, sinking the hips forward, lifting the heart, imagining cow's breath. And then again, sinking back, maybe sinking the head a little deeper. On your inhale, lifting up, lifting the head higher. One more time, going low. And then slow and controlled, coming back high. And staying here. And that left arm windmills up and open, stretching north to south. So maybe we stay here, finding that stillness, really reaching up, feeling grounded in that right arm. Or we find that movement again. So maybe we reaching behind us, sinking the hips low. And on the exhale, drive the hips back, reach forward. Inhale, open up, reaching back. And exhale, reach forward. One more time, slow and controlled. Can we reach back? And then on that exhale, windmill the hands down, walking it in through center. Maybe tucking your back toe, left leg steps back. And then can we stay in our plank, knees raised or lowered? Gonna lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale, pull the heart through for cobra. Maybe we're ready for up dog. And then on your exhale, start to lift the hips, coming into downward facing dog. All right, we've made it here to our first down dog of the day. Take a moment to feel it out. Maybe bending into one knee and the other, giving your dog a little walk. Maybe bending into both knees and really pressing the chest back. Just find what feels good to just reorient yourself in space. And maybe a few deep, slow, intentional breaths to ground us in. All right, bend your knees, look to the top, and as slowly as you can we tippy toe forward, really pressing into our hands, feeling supported as we come to our first forward fold. So the hips are maybe, feet are hips width, maybe closer, just feeling what feels right for you today. And maybe your hands stay on the floor, grounding you in. Maybe you want to wrap around the legs, give yourself a big bear hug. Or maybe you want to grab your opposite elbows, let the head hang heavy that way. Just find what feels good in this moment and gently swaying side to side, front to back. Just really waking up that low back, waking up the hamstrings. And maybe generous bend in one knee and the other kind of gives you a little bit more sensation. Maybe you're rolling a little extra weight than you want to into the balls of your feet. And just helps you really lift those hips just a little bit higher. All right, then releasing whatever grip you've taken on your inhale as slowly as you can. We round it up, roll it up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Chin comes up last. Rolling the shoulders down and back, palms facing forward. And we've arrived. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you feel a little bit more grounded and awake. And I can't wait to hear what beautiful, amazing things you do today. So until we meet again on our mats, I bow to you and say, Om Shanti, peace, peace within, peace around, and peace to those who need it most. Thank you so much. Have a great day.